We think that's going to change how people are going to be doing condition monitoring. So if we look at how battery sensors operate at the moment, there's a choice that you can either have long battery life with not much data, or you can have lots more data, but you have to factor in sending someone to change batteries in a lot of these sensors. And we think this combination of energy harvesting with wireless sensing and cloud analytics is really going to change how we're going to be looking after many of these machines. So we're a startup company. We're a spin out from Cambridge University, which is where the original innovation came from. And we have deployed product with Anglian Water, and we're doing work with ABB as well on this. So we have these attached to motors, pumps, and other industrial things. They generate their own power. From that, we can then send that data via Bluetooth 5 to an on-site gateway. And then the gateway has either mobile connectivity with 4G, or we can use Ethernet or almost any kind of backhaul that you want to there. And then obviously we can then go from there to the cloud. Now the reason we like this particular architecture is we can generate most of the KPIs and most of the statistics for the analysis of the actual motor itself actually on the device. So we think that gives you the opportunity that an engineer can actually go up to one of the assets, just use their mobile phone with an app we've got, and actually get most of the condition monitoring data direct to that handset. You don't always need to have the communication to the cloud to enable that. So we think that that's pretty useful. So why is energy harvesting so important? So certainly some of the work we've done with ABB at the moment has convinced us that sensors are only going to get smarter. So being able to run more intelligent algorithms, being able to run them more often, means that they're going to need more power. Now, is everybody in the room familiar with a term Moore's Law? So in 1965, Gordon Moore, who was a founder of Intel, stood up and said, as far as I'm concerned, every 2 years, the amount of processing power we're going to get is going to double, and the cost of that processing power is going to halve. Now, we've lived that through our mobile phone and internet revolution. Unfortunately, there is no Moore's Law for batteries. So batteries are only getting better at about 5% per year. So you can see there's quite a large energy gap there in terms of what you really want. We think that larger, bigger batteries are not the answer to solving this problem. If we look at how much lithium is being mined globally, we know that there's going to be a competition between electric vehicles for the batteries going in there and the kind of batteries going in here as well. So we think that there has to be a change in how we're going to do this. We believe that that's going to be energy harvesting. Now, we really believe that condition monitoring is going to change the way that many of these assets are actually being used. So motors, pumps, conveyors, Archimedes screws, many of the assets you're using all the time, we think there's going to be a change there and a revolution. We think that removing the problem of having to change batteries is going to enable that, and we think that that is going to actually accelerate the adoption of a lot of these kind of technologies. And we think being able to make these things easy to be installed by existing maintenance teams, so it just fits on some of the studs and some of the fittings that are already on some of these assets. We want to try and make this as easy as possible. I mean, I joke about saying we'll sell this for $299 on Amazon. We're not quite getting to that point, but certainly having a very easy to deploy product that gives you the right data to the right people at the right time, that's this whole kind of system message that we're giving you there.